I would like to continue by showing you how to create a new composition. I know that we have been working on compositions so far, but I'd like to show you how to create one from scratch, so to speak. Let's go ahead and clean up this project panel a little bit. Click anywhere in there. I'm going to do a Control or Command A to select all of the files. And now, just go ahead and click on the trash can to delete all the project items, confirm the delete, and there you go. Starting from scratch. Let's go ahead and import some files. In this case, I'm going to import the two Lincolns and maybe a motocross. So Lincoln and the Cow, Lincoln 1 and motocross 1, and choose Open. I can see the particular settings of any of these clips like we saw before by just clicking on the clip, 320 by 240, square pixels, etc., etc. To create a new composition, I can go Composition, New Composition. I can also use the shortcut Control or Command N, or I can click in the New Composition icon here at the bottom of the project panel. Once we choose to create a new composition, this new panel opens. We should always name our composition. Whether you want to name it Lincoln or Test or whatever, that's up to you. But remember, you should always name your composition. That will only help you in the future. You can also choose one of these presets. Remember, the composition should, not always, but it should match the kind of footage that you're working with. You can also input the settings by hand. In this case, 320 by 240. And notice that it does not let me do that. That is because the aspect ratio is locked. Go ahead and unlock it. 320 by 240. Square pixels. And a frame rate of 29.97 frames per second. You can also change the resolution of this composition, and you can change its length. All of these settings you can modify even after you have started the composition. I'm going to go ahead and click on Cancel, because the truth is that there is a much easier way of creating a composition for a particular clip. All you really have to do is drag this clip to the New Composition icon here at the bottom of the project panel, and there you go. It's a composition that is named after the clip, and it's exactly the length of the clip, and it's also following all of the settings of the clip. This is by far the easiest way that you have to create a new composition. You can also drag more than one clip down to the New Composition icon, in which case a new panel will open. It will ask you whether you want just one composition or one composition per clip. In this case, let's go ahead and choose Single Composition. Since you can mix and match different dimensions from different clips in After Effects, it's going to ask you which one you want to use to create the composition from. If you have any stills, it's going to ask you how long you would want for them to play in the timeline. And it's going to ask you also if you want to add this composition to the render queue. Let's not select that. Sequence layers, that is asking you whether you want to play all of the layers at the same time, or if you want to play one layer after the other. Let's go ahead and click Sequence Layers. Would you like to overlap them? And if you're going to overlap them, would you like some kind of transition in between? And by how long they should overlap? Let's leave the default settings and click OK. As you can see, we have now one composition that has 3 layers, and all 3 of the layers will cross-dissolve one onto the other, all with one click. Very easy to do.